University Galleries celebrates its 50th anniversary this year, and with that comes the return of its Alumni Spectacular. More than 180 artists who at one time crossed paths with the gallery as students at ISU have work on display. Mixed media artist and Twin Cities Gallery owner Jan Brandt is one of them, but hers was a non-traditional path. University Galleries in Normal celebrates its 50th anniversary this year. And with that comes the return of its Alumni Spectacular. More than 180 artists who once crossed paths with the gallery as a student at ISU has work on display. Mixed media artist and Twin Cities Gallery owner Jan Brandt is one of them, but hers was a non-traditional path.
I graduated from Bloomington High School in '75, and I wanted to study art. Some people think art school's easy. It's really hard. And so I changed to environmental design and became an interior designer, and I did that for 25 years.
Brandt contributed artworks to shows and fundraisers from time to time during her career as an interior designer. She recalls one Easter Seals benefit in which her piece was placed beside one from Normal-based, internationally renowned artist Nicholas Africano.
His wife at the time, I told her I hadn't finished my art school and I didn't know if I belonged there. And she said, "I can tell you have an artistic temperament. Keep at it."
For the second time, Brandt's work sits in the same exhibition as Africano. He's a 1971 graduate of Illinois State's School of Art and has a piece in the Alumni Spectacular. Brandt graduated with her Bachelor's of Fine Art degree in 2011. She owns a small gallery near Africano's home, both at the former site of the Illinois Soldiers and Sailors Children's School in Normal.
It was the best thing I ever did.
University Galleries director and chief curator Kendra Pates organized the Alumni Spectacular. She's also an alum.
University Galleries has just been like such an instrumental part of my life. I just think it's such a special place in the ways that relationships can be nurtured.
As a case in point, one of several companion events associated with the Alumni Spectacular is a fiber sculpture workshop. Brandt will be part of the hands-on session, which is inspired by her unique relationship to bright, bold colors and textures, used in pieces made largely from upcycled materials. Brandt says her work is about channeling her childhood and embracing a sense of play.
My grandmother and my mom, they made the flour sack dresses during the Depression, and my mom would make my Barbie clothes, and her hands were always busy. Both my grandma and my mom's, they always were making something. It's part of my DNA, and I learned it too.
Over her more than 2 decades with University Galleries, it's the connective tissue between visiting artists, alumni, and current students that Kendra Pates is most drawn to. That is never more clear than when she started unwrapping pieces for the Alumni Spectacular. Collectively, they demonstrate the sheer talent and diversity of voices who have crossed paths with the Won-Suk Kim School of Art at ISU and the University Galleries. 182 artworks in a multiplicity of mediums and styles saturate the gallery's walls and pedestals, with submissions from graduates as early as 1968 and as late as last year.
It's an exciting place to be in terms of feeling like all of these people you've cared about also care about what's happening here. I do think that's unique for an institution to be able to still have so many really sincere, deep relationships and see how they grow over time has been really special.
By the way, one of those 182 pieces in the Alumni Spectacular is a familiar voice around here at WGLT. Our very own Ariel Jones submitted a photograph for the exhibition.
I was an art major, and in the art program, you learned everything back in the day. Mm-hmm. And after a year or so, you can have a concentration, and then it became photography. Can
you just reflect on, your time in the School of Art and maybe how it helped kind of shape you? You're such a multi-hyphenate person, right? You do so many things, and I wonder if your time at ISU had anything to do with that.
ISU did not contribute to me, I don't want to say making myself small, but like honing it in. When I left ISU, the real world wanted me to do that. Wanted me to like just pick a lane, stay in that lane, and then retire. And I feel like I tried that for maybe a year or two, and I felt like my soul was dying. ISU just kind of helped me, get to know myself a little bit more and learn about what I'm called to, and to listen to those callings, listen to intuition and listen to things like that, which helped me become a multi-hyphenate. And that's an okay thing. It's okay to do 5 million things.
University Gallery's Alumni Spectacular continues through February 20th. The Uptown Normal Gallery is free and open to the public. Jan Brandt's Fiber Sculpture Workshop takes place February 17th. That one's free too, but registration is required. I spoke to Jan Brandt and University Gallery's director Kendra Pates with a cameo appearance from WGLT's Ariel Jones.
Support for arts and culture coverage on WGLT comes from PNC Financial Services. PNC is committed to supporting local arts and culture events in the communities they serve.